Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing a revisit of Six Samurai. Now, they've been getting popular again, thanks to a new skill, thanks to some new XCs, and it really works well for the deck. So, brand new XCs we have is Hero Champion Excalibur. I haven't dived into him too much, but he's really strong. 2 level 4 warrior types, that's why it works so well with this deck specifically. Once per turn, detach all his material. His attack becomes double its original attack. So he goes from 2k to 4k. It lasts until the end of your opponent's turn, so he stays 4k for a while if you don't happen to knock them out with an OTK. Now, another mechanic that's brought them back is the new Super Saiyan forms for Astral and Yuma. He gets a ZEXAL weapon, so when your life points are below, I think it's only 2,000, pretty low, you get to use all sorts of great skills for ZEXAL XCs. Pretty much what it does, it'll add a Utopia Ray to your deck, and then obviously you'll be low enough life points to use your Utopic Ray, I don't know what its name is. Thanks to backs to the wall, you pay life points so that your life points are only at 100 left. Then you special summon as many different Six Samurai as you can. Then you make an XCs into Utopia, you go into Utopic Ray, and then you use his effect to gain a bunch of attack, let your opponent lose a bunch of attack, and then you just OTK them with Utopic Ray. So it doesn't see too much play, but with ZEXAL weapon and backs to the wall, it actually makes it pretty easy. Everything else is pretty basic Six Samurai stuff. You're just getting by off dual wield and Keyzons mostly. We still have Inchi returns, but you don't use them all too often. It's all still really simple stuff. It's just the new XCs and the new skill that have really given it new life. So there's still a present rogue deck. They're still around, so they're definitely worth a revisit, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. We're going second. See what our boy's got for us. He's using that purple aesthetic. He's using the real grit too, so this guy is super an animal. We're starting with backs to the wall. We just got to get some Six Samurai in the graveyard to really get that going. Here our boy uses a Shard of Greed and sets a back row to monster, so probably not the greatest deck in the world. But we're going to start with a United. Normal summon Kizaru. He's going to floodgate us, that's fine. We have our backs to the wall and a dual wield. He's got 2 on his Shard now. Our turn once again. We got a Fuma and a Keyzon, yeah, and 2 on our United. That's another Keyzon, and a Legendary. We're going right into Shien. Then we special summon that Keyzon once again, and we're going to wipe this boy's field. Now, you target one monster you control, destroy it. We're going to get rid of the Keyzon instead of burning the Fuma just yet. We could have protected him with Fuma and kept the Keyzon. Here he's going to flip up his Evil Swarm, return our Shien, normal summon a monster, go with a level 4 XCs. He's going to flip our poor boy face up, lower his attack, and do some damage. But that's not going to be a big deal. And in the end phase, our backs are to the wall. We're going to lose 3,100. We're going to special summon them all. Probably didn't need the Fuma, but the Fuma's here too. We get an Enshi. We could have normal summoned the Enshi if we didn't special summon the Fuma, return that monster. But we have something even better in mind. We're going to use our ZEXAL morph. We're going to do like a little human ghost XCs here. Go Super Saiyan. We use our ZEXAL weapon, add a ZG monster, we grab the male, he's gonna give us 1,000 attack, we go with the Utopia, and we're not done with just the Utopia, so that's why backs to the wall is so perfect. You're gonna have material to make this Utopia by design in the trap. So here's Utopia. Now we turn that into Utopia Ray with just one little stream. Now we can discard all those cards in our hand, and we get a Utopia Ray cutscene straight from the ZEXAL morph. Looks very intense. So now we discard, and he will lose attack. We will gain attack. We're gonna do it 3 times. So he's 0, we're 4k. We're even gonna get up to 5k. With this boy, he can equip to him and give him 1,000 attack. We can hit him for 5k, then finish him off with the Fuma, but he scoops before we're able. Great stuff there. Alright, here we are facing a Yuma and Astral. We're going first run a 9-win streak. Look at that, guys. 9-win streak with this deck. Absolutely ridiculous. It's eating up gold and platinum like it's no problem. So we're going to use our United, normal summon Kizaru, special summon the Legendary Secret. Then we'll use our United for 2. That gives us a Dojo. We're able to special summon a Kizan, do an Xyz of a Utopia. Now we can use that Dojo to bring out a Fuma and get a Shien next to our Utopia. So here it comes. Ready to block some attacks. Now here's the Dojo. There's the other Fuma. We already have a Fuma in hand. That's a Shien. And that's a field, guys. Our opponent does the opposite and just passes. We have a dual wield to fall back on, but obviously it's only live when you have only a 6 samurai monster in attack position. So here he's going to save himself with Kiteroid. He does get that Destiny draw, but will it save him from this very competent field? Now he tries to use the Swordsman of Destruction Fusion, or Destruction Swordsman Fusion. We negate it with Shien. Now he's going to normal summon a Buster Whelp, search a Fusion yet again. Now he's going to use the Whelp effect to tribute himself and bring out a Buster Blader. He's going to try to swing over Shien. We're going to stop him with Utopia and continue on with the duel. We top deck a Legend, but where you have nothing to do with him. So now we pass the turn again, stop his attack once again. Now our Utopia has no materials, so we're going to Kamikaze him into the Buster Blader. Now we're going to dual wield his field out of our face, swing for lethal, but he's got that Kiteroid in the graveyard, we can't forget. Back to his turn. Remember, we got another live dual wield. He normal summons his Whelp again, special summons the Buster Blader again, but he sets the back row again. He could have just not set the back row, killed the Shien. Would have been a little more vulnerable. We would have had another Shien, but it would have been a better play, because now we're just bringing out the second Shien, so he's going to need another Kiteroid. We swing, and guess what? He's got another Kiteroid, so the duel goes on. That's his last Kiteroid. And he's completely gone now. And look at this animal top decks. His third, or it wasn't the card he top decked, but he gets his Buster Whelp, third Buster Whelp out of the duel. Now we're gonna choose which 6 samurai we destroy. He doesn't get to choose. We keep our middle boy. We're going 6 Sam United. He's gonna go DNA Surgery. We're gonna negate that because I'm not really afraid of his other face down. And that's a good one to destroy. Now we normal summon our Legendary Secret of the 6. Use that 1 charge on the United for a dual wield Kamikaze into that Buster Blader, and we're live to take this boy again. He switches straight to the battle phase. We hit him with the dual wield, and that is finally gonna be the duel. We do get our ZEXAL Warrior flow going. Not that we needed it, but we do get it. So we get our own little Xyz animation where Xyz ZEXAL morph. And we get our backs to the wall, so that's actually pretty cool, but not that we needed any of it as we finish him off. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. We're going second. We got a Kizan, we got a Dojo, we got a Kizaru. Our opponent sets 1 monster though, so I'm going to show you a 3-card combo. We don't even need Dojo, we don't need dual wield, you're going to see right now. So we normal summon Kizaru, we special summon Legendary Secret of the 6 Sam. I'm not even using Dojo, guys. We special summon Kizan. That's a Malevolent Sin plus Kizaru. You remove it. Boom. Boom. Now with Dojo, we could have done a similar field and left with the Shien and all that different stuff, but I wanted to show you just the 3-card combo. Pretend we didn't even have Dojo and dual wield, we just had those 3 monsters, and it's still an easy lethal amount of damage, overcoming a monster. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Dark Signer, calling Kessler, so we're going second. Let's see what our boy's got for us. He's using Power of the Dark. We have a Kizaru and a Kizan. He's set 2. Now, I thought he was Infernity. I'm like, okay, this guy's Infernity. Let's bring it to him. We're gonna normal summon the Kizaru, special summon the Legendary, special summon the Kizan. That's Excalibur. We're putting the pressure on Lethal first turn. We even bring out a second Keyzon. Look at that. Dual wield fallback. Dual wield's not live, obviously. So he brings out Wing Kuriboh. Thinking Infernities. Good way to mess with Infernities is leave that Kuriboh out there. Let him block up the field. Now we can go with Malevolent Sin and get right around this Kuriboh, still threatened for lethal. So he takes 2k from Excalibur. Now he's finally going to use the Door of Destiny, which will negate the attack and give him a monster. So he brings that Kuriboh back. Now he's going to tribute it for an Earthbound Immortal. He even gets a cutscene for it, so this guy is dead serious about his Earthbound Immortals. Pretty cool little cutscene in destroying the city. Very cool stuff. Now he can attack directly, but I think he chooses to go for the Excalibur. Excalibur was just a little 2k beat stick at this point. He gets me all the way down to 800, which means ZEXAL Weapon. Now you get a look at the top card of your deck. You get Utopia Rays added. You get to special summon a ZW Warrior, a ZEXAL Warrior thing. And then you can add one to your hand from the top of your deck. So we don't have to do any of that. We can just banish his Earthbound Immortal and swing with Malevolent Sin, but we were in Super Saiyan mode to do it, I guess. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. Let's see what our boys got for us. We're going first. He's got a 30-card deck, it looks like, with life point boost. That's the new Grit. So we have a Keyzon and a dual wield. We also have United to maybe get some draw power. We're going to special summon Keyzon, get one. We're going to just blow through that one, set our dual wield, and call it a turn. So, you know, just 6 Sam and dual wield. It's as simple and cheesy as it gets. It still plays when your opponent doesn't play around it. He's already done for it. We get an Enshi, normal summon the legendary, special summon Keyzon. Go with Hero Excalibur, he's your big. So you have two really big sucker punches in Excalibur and Utopic Ray. I don't think Utopic Ray's, or yeah, we can look at them. So yeah, Utopia Ray. They're your two big sucker punches. He even have 5k life, so we had to use our Keyzon 2 on top of the 4k. Great stuff, guys. But it's just, it's still the same 6 samurai. They just have more lethal bosses, because with backs to the wall, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna make another Shien, and if Shien wasn't good enough to win, you're not really gonna go further from there. But now with Excalibur and Utopia Ray and all those other mechanics, you have more lethal. We have Malevolent Sin. We have all sorts of new tricks for 6 Sams to really stay relevant and get back in there. So still pretty cool deck. I know a lot of people who play it from way back in the day, and they come back and they still just hop right on it. So don't be afraid of it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.